go now, Jeromes. A beautiful day for some Q&A. Thank you, everyone who submitted questions. First up, Samuel Shittislag. I see this name all the time, but I never pronounce it. But OG Jerome. Thank you very much for coming along. You're the best, Samuel. I love the chip on the shoulder of the UDFAs we bring in. Fingers crossed that they bring fire like Thielen did, or Jumpin' John Randall, or CJ Ham, or Marcus Sherrills, or Ivan Pace Jr. Woo. So three that I got my eye on. So Logan Brown, former one-year starter for the Jayhawks, formerly with the Badgers, and a lot of people had mid-round grades on him. Like if he would have been drafted fourth round, maybe even late third, I don't think anyone would have batted an eye. But he's got size, he's got attitude, getting after it in the run game. Logan Brown certainly would be interesting. Then you got Tyler Batty, who Tyler Batty's like 27,000 years old, but I honestly think that he could find himself a role early and often with this defense, notably on early downs, working that 5-tech. I know that he's listed as edge. Maybe they're going to try him out there first, but I just don't see it. But could be proven wrong, of course, in training camp. But either way, like given his pressure rate, his havoc rate in college, I think that he could be really interesting. Then Brosmer, by reports, Brosmer's impressed early, and he's the type of player where age can work against you or work for you in the draft or undrafted. Among undrafted players, like the benefit of age is that he played a lot of football, right? So Brosmer at New Hampshire, then 1 year with the Gophers. He does have 5 years of college experience. He's a little bit older of a rookie coming in, but been there, done that, got the T-shirt, and I think that his ability to process quickly, get rid of the ball quick, I think those are talents that are coveted amongst lots of coaches. So I think that Brosmer has a chance to probably just make the practice squad, but develop and go from there over time. Next, Reptar, OG Jerome. Who's your pick for Earl of Eagan, formerly Mr. Mankato? So the Earl of Eagan. So the loose guidelines are young player who hasn't really filled out on potential yet. So surprise, and basically comes down to expectations coming in, surpassing expectations. Sort of like Coach of the Year, right? And for me, it's Mekhi Blackman. So basically, Blackman had a redshirt season last year after the torn ACL, showed some nice things as a rookie in 2023 as a third-round pick out of USC. And I think that Blackman is going to win that third cornerback spot with Rodgers and Murph. I think that's the team's plan. And Blackman, whenever he was on the field, like he did some really good things as a rookie. Penciled in as a starter last year before he tore his ACL. So I think that he has a chance to really show up and show out. Other young guys, Bo Richter, Bo knows, Levi Drake Rodriguez would be fantastic as well. And then, I don't know. It generally doesn't go to like the highly drafted players, but I don't know, maybe Ty Felton, even though he's late third-round pick. We'll see. Or, a guy like Silas Bolden in the return game, just like getting his groove on. Maybe he takes one to the house in preseason. That would be fantastic as well. Also, Brosmer, sure. Next, Dan Business. Do you think CJ Ham should get more touches than he usually does? I feel like O'Connell don't show him enough respect when it comes to 4th and 1 or inches. Yes. Honestly, especially behind this offensive line, like CJ Ham battering Ram, like on 3rd and inches, 4th and inches in the red zone. Let's go, man. And Ham is such a team forward guy, a great special teams captain as well. He's extremely valuable, but also I think that he's underrated as a receiver. He's a former tailback, so he's got good vision. He's got good patience. I feel like good things tend to happen when he's handed the rock, and I think that Ham should be more involved. Absolutely, especially if the Vikings want to put more emphasis on the running game. Like Ham should be there. There needs to be double Ham. That's it. R-free, OG Jerome. Just me, or would seeing Jeff Okudah succeed be a huge win for all? I liked him coming out of college and didn't really think he got the best shot of playing his game early on. Think Flo can get the best of him, the best of him, and his skill and his size skill set. So we made this case before. I think that Okudah should potentially move to safety. Or we've talked about Jalen Ramsey as sort of a do-it-all defensive back, akin to when Charles Woodson moved to safety when he joined the Greasy Grime Green Bay Packers. But Okudah has got size. He's 6'2", 200. Probably plays his best game when he's facing the quarterback. I mean, that's a safety. That's a safety, man. So I think that he maybe ends up moonlighting in multiple defensive back spots. And Arfree's right. Like Okudah had a ton of potential coming in, number 3 overall pick back in the day. Lions were Garbaggio at the time. Plus, he popped out Achilles, and he wasn't the speediest or quickest corner in the world before the Achilles. Like, his game was much more about ball knowledge and power, but maybe lost a quarter of a step. But that another year removed from the Achilles. So I think that, especially in this spot where he's going to be landing in this competition, like, he could do a little something. I like Jeff Okudah. I'm rooting for him, man. I always love the "Mama, I can change him" type players too. Lastly, will we ever have another safety? Will we ever have another safety this season? Actually, I don't know if he's talking about a roster acquisition or scoring 2 points. Yeah, but another safety. I mean, it could be. Could be Jeff Okudah. Who knows? But I think that a lot of people are sleeping on Theo Jackson. The Vikings essentially signed him to the Metellus deal, giving him a 2-year cheap deal before he became a full-time starter. But Jackson's fantastic. I think 1-for-1 he will replace Cam Beasley. Metellus is going to be doing his thing. Harrison Smith still has a ton of utility as a safety. So I don't think the Vikings go out in free agency, add like a Justin Simmons or whoever else is out there. There's some pretty big name safeties who certainly up there in age, longer in the tooth, are available. But I think the Vikings like what they have in-house, both at safety and cornerback, and we'll just roll with that, at least to start. We'll see. Anyways, that's it. Q&A for this beautiful day. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.